Question 1. Which of the following is the primary difference between health maintenance organizations, HMOS, and preferred provider organizations, PPOS? A. HMOS offer a broader network of healthcare providers compared to PPOS. B. PPOS require members to choose a primary care physician PCP for referrals, while HMOS do not. C. HMOS typically require members to use a primary care physician PCP and get referrals, while PPOS do not. D. PPOS limit the number of healthcare providers available in the network compared to HMOS. Answer C. HMOS typically require members to use a primary care physician PCP and get referrals, while PPOS do not. Explanation. Health maintenance organizations, HMOS, and preferred provider organizations, POS, are two common types of health insurance plans with different network structures and requirements. HMOS require members to choose a primary care physician PCP who acts as a gatekeeper for referrals to specialists and other healthcare services. In contrast, PPOS provide more flexibility, allowing members to seek care from any provider within the network without needing referrals from. PPOS also typically allow members to visit out-of-network providers at a higher cost, whereas HMOS restrict care to in-network providers unless there is an emergency. Question 2. Mr. Lee has been enrolled in Medicaid under the New York State Medicaid program. He recently moved to a new county and is unsure whether his coverage will transfer to the new county. What should Mr. Lee do to ensure continuity of coverage? A. He should call the Medicaid office and request a new Medicaid card. B. He should immediately reapply for Medicaid in the new county. C. He should notify the Medicaid office of his change of address to ensure his coverage continues. D. He should not take any action as his Medicaid coverage automatically transfers to the new county. Answer C. He should notify the Medicaid office of his change of address to ensure his coverage continues. Explanation. In New York State, Medicaid recipients are required to inform the Medicaid office of any address changes to ensure that their coverage remains valid in their new location. Medicaid is administered by counties, and the coverage may be subject to specific eligibility requirements in the new county. Simply reapplying or requesting a new card is not sufficient. By notifying the Medicaid office of the address change, Mr. Lee will ensure that his coverage continues without interruption. Additionally, Medicaid programs in different counties may have different local procedures, so it's critical to communicate with the appropriate Medicaid office. Question 3. Which of the following statements is true regarding the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate? A. The ACA's individual mandate requires all individuals to purchase health insurance or face the tax penalty unless they qualify for an exemption. B. The individual mandate under the ACA has been completely eliminated for all individuals, including those in New York State. C. Individuals who are employed full-time are exempt from the ACA's individual mandate. D. The ACA's individual mandate still imposes a penalty for individuals who do not have health insurance, but only for those in states with their own individual mandates. Answer A. The ACA's individual mandate requires all individuals to purchase health insurance or face the tax penalty unless they qualify for an exemption. Explanation. Under the Affordable Care Act ACA, the individual mandate required most Americans to have health insurance or face a tax penalty unless they met certain exemptions, such as financial hardship or religious beliefs. While the penalty was effectively eliminated at the federal level starting in 2019 for most states, some states, including New York, have implemented their own individual mandates that continue to require residents to maintain health insurance coverage. The individual mandate was a key part of the ACA strategy to reduce the number of uninsured individuals and to stabilize the insurance market by ensuring a broad base of healthy individuals participated in the insurance system. However, federal tax penalties are no longer applied under the law for those without insurance, but state-level mandates may still impose penalties for non-compliance. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the role of the New York State Department of Financial Services, DFS, in healthcare insurance? A. The DFS regulates all healthcare insurance companies across the U.S. and enforces federal healthcare laws. B. The DFS oversees the implementation of the Affordable Care Act ACA in New York, including consumer protections and market reforms. C. The DFS manages Medicaid and Medicare coverage for New York State residents. D. The DFS only handles consumer complaints regarding healthcare insurance plans in New York. Answer B. The DFS oversees the implementation of the Affordable Care Act ACA in New York, including consumer protections and market reforms. Explanation. The New York State Department of Financial Services, DFS, is responsible for regulating the insurance industry in the state, including health insurance companies, This includes overseeing the implementation of federal laws such as the Affordable Care Act, ensuring that insurance companies comply with the care market reforms, consumer protections, and coverage requirements. While the DFS provides consumer protections and handles complaints, it does not manage Medicare and Medicaid, which are federal programs administered by the state. Question 5. Mr. Anderson, a 62-year-old individual, is applying for Medicare coverage. He is wondering which part of Medicare will cover his hospital stays and inpatient care. What should Mr. Anderson know? A. Medicare Part. It covers hospital stays, inpatient care, and certain types of long-term care. B. Medicare Part B covers hospital stays, inpatient care, and outpatient services. C. Medicare Part D covers hospital stays, inpatient care, and prescription drugs. D. Medicare Part and Part B together cover hospital stays and inpatient care. Answer A. Medicare Part A covers hospital stays, inpatient care, and certain types of long-term care. Explanation. Medicare is divided into 4 parts: Part A, Part B, Part C, and Part D. Medicare Part A primarily covers hospital stays, inpatient care, skilled nursing facility care, and some home health services. It does not cover outpatient services, which are covered under Medicare Part B. Part D covers prescription drugs, and Part C, Medicare Advantage, is an alternative to original Medicare offered through private insurers. In Mr. Anderson's case, Part A will cover his hospital stays and inpatient care. Question 6. Which of the following health insurance plans is specifically designed for individuals with long-term care needs, such as chronic illness or disability? A. Major medical insurance. B. Long-term care insurance. C. Disability income insurance. D. Vision and dental insurance plans. Answer. B. Long-term care insurance. Explanation. Long-term care insurance is designed to cover the cost of care for individuals who are unable to perform basic activities of daily living, such as bathing, dressing, and eating, due to chronic illness, disability, or aging. It typically covers nursing home care, assisted living, home health care, and other related services. Major medical insurance focuses on general health coverage, while disability income insurance provides income replacement for those who are unable to work due to illness or injury. Vision and dental plans focus on specific types of care, not long-term care needs. Question 7. Mr. Roberts is seeking health insurance through the New York State of Health Marketplace. He is eligible for a subsidy based on his income level. Which of the following is true about the ACAS subsidy program? A. Subsidies are only available for individuals with incomes above 400% of the federal poverty level (FPL). B. Subsidies are provided based on the individual's income, age, and family size and are designed to reduce the cost of premiums. C. Subsidies are only available to individuals who are self-employed. D. The subsidy program only applies to Medicaid enrollees. Answer. B. Subsidies are provided based on the individual's income, age, and family size and are designed to reduce the cost of premiums. Explanation. Under the Affordable Care Act, individuals purchasing insurance through the marketplace may qualify for subsidies, premium tax credits, to help reduce the cost of their health insurance premiums. The amount of the subsidy is based on the individual's income, family size, and the cost of coverage in their area. The subsidies are available to individuals with incomes between 100% and 400% of the federal poverty level (FPL). Individuals who are self-employed or not self-employed are both eligible if they meet the income requirements. Medicaid eligibility is separate from the subsidy program. Question 8. Which of the following is a key characteristic of health savings accounts (HSAS)? A. Contributions to HSAS are subject to federal income tax but grow tax-free. B. Funds in an HSA can only be used for prescription drugs. C. HSAS can be paired with high-deductible health paciencia and offer tax advantages. D. Contributions to an HSA are non-deductible, but withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are taxable. Answer. C. HSAS can be paired with high-deductible health paciencias and offer tax advantages. Explanation. Health savings accounts (HSAS) are tax-advantaged savings accounts that can be used to pay for qualified medical expenses. They are only available to individuals enrolled in high-deductible health paciencias. Contributions to an HSA are tax-deductible. The funds grow tax-free, and withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are also tax-free. This combination of tax benefits makes HSAS a valuable tool for individual wishes. So the statement in option A is incorrect because HSA contributions are tax-deductible, not subject to federal income tax. Option B is incorrect as HSAS can be used for a wide range of qualified medical expenses, not just prescriptions. Question 9. What is the primary purpose of a coordination of benefits (COB) provision in health insurance? A. To ensure that the primary insurer pays for all of the insured's medical bills and the secondary insurer only pays if the primary insurer denies a claim. B. To prevent overinsurance and ensure that benefits from multiple insurers do not exceed the actual cost of care. C. To allow insurance providers to automatically pay claims without requiring any action from the insured. D. To ensure that the insurer with the highest premium pays the majority of the medical costs. Answer: B. To prevent overinsurance and ensure that benefits from multiple insurers do not exceed the actual cost of care. Explanation: the coordination of benefits (COB) provision is a mechanism used in health insurance to determine the order in which multiple insurance policies will pay for a claim when the insured is covered by more than one plan. The goal of COB is to prevent overinsurance, ensuring that the combined benefits of both insurance policies do not exceed the total cost of medical care. This helps avoid double payment for the same services. Typically, one insurance policy is designated as the primary insurer and the other as the secondary insurer. The secondary insurer may pay for some of the remaining costs that the primary insurer did not cover. Question 10. Which of the following statements is true about Medicaid coverage in New York State? A. Medicaid is only available to low-income individuals who are elderly. B. Medicaid provides coverage for a broad range of health services, including preventive, emergency, and long-term care services. C. Medicaid only covers inpatient hospital care and does not cover outpatient services. D. Medicaid is only available to individuals who are pregnant or have children. Answer: B. Medicaid provides coverage for a broad range of health services, including preventive, emergency, and long-term care services. Explanation: Medicaid in New York State is a comprehensive health insurance program designed for low-income individuals, including families, elderly individuals, individuals with disabilities, and others who meet certain eligibility requirements. It covers a wide range of healthcare services, including preventive care, emergency services, outpatient care, inpatient hospital services, and long-term care. Medicaid is not limited to any one specific group, such as pregnant individuals or the elderly, and provides health coverage for a broad range of qualifying populations. Question 11. Which of the following health insurance policies covers both hospitalization and outpatient services, typically in a single plan? A. Health Maintenance Organization, HMO. B. Preferred Provider Organization, PPO. C. Point of Service, POS, plan. D. Exclusive Provider Organization, EPO. Answer: A. Health Maintenance Organization, HMO. Explanation: Health Maintenance Organization, HMO, plans typically cover both hospitalization and outpatient services under a single plan. They generally require members to use a network of doctors and hospitals for care and may require referrals from a primary care physician for specialist visits. PPO, POS, and EPO plans may also cover these services, but differ in how they manage network and referral requirements. Question 12. Which of the following best describes a high deductible health plan? The issue of AHP requires a very low deductible and high premium payments, but AHP is paired with a health savings account, HSA, and features lower premiums but higher deductibles. C. AHP provides comprehensive coverage with no out-of-pocket costs. D. AHP only available to individuals under the age of 40. Answer: B. AHP is paired with a health savings account, HSA, and features lower premiums but higher deductibles. Explanation: a high deductible health per AHP is typically paired with a health savings account, HSA, and features lower premiums and higher deductibles. The idea being to lower monthly premium costs for individuals while requiring them to pay more out of pocket before their insurance coverage begins. These plans are designed to encourage individuals to save for medical expenses through AHSA. Question 13. Which of the following is a requirement for an employer to provide group health insurance under the Affordable Care Act to cap? A. The employer must have at least 50 employees who work full-time. B. The employer must offer health insurance only to employees aged 65 or older. C. The employer must offer a group plan to all employees, including part-time workers. D. The employer must offer coverage to employees with children only. Answer: A. The employer must have at least 50 employees who work full-time. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act, account employers with 50 or more full-time equivalent employees are required to provide health insurance to their employees. This is known as the employer mandate. Employers with fewer than 50 full-time employees are not required to provide health insurance, but they may choose to do so. Question 14. Which of the following is covered under Medicare Part D? A. Inpatient hospital care. B. Prescription drugs. C. Skilled nursing facility care. D. Vision services. Answer: B. Prescription drugs. Explanation: Medicare Part D provides prescription drug coverage for Medicare beneficiaries. It helps pay for the cost of prescription medications and can be added to Medicare Part and/or Part B plans. Part D is provided through private insurance companies approved by Medicare and typically includes a formulary of covered drugs. Question 15. What is the purpose of a pre-existing condition clause in a health insurance policy? A. To exclude coverage for any medical treatment an insured might need. B. To provide coverage for conditions that existed before the policy's effective date with no waiting period. C. To prevent insurance companies from denying coverage for any conditions that existed before the policy's effective date, except in certain cases. D. To allow insurance providers to automatically pay for medical treatments unrelated to any existing conditions. Answer: C. To prevent insurance companies from denying coverage for any conditions that existed before the policy's effective date, except in certain cases. Explanation: Under the Affordable Care Act, insurance companies are prohibited from denying coverage or charging higher premiums based on pre-existing conditions effective since 2014. However, pre-existing conditions can sometimes have waiting periods for specific treatments. This rule aims to ensure that individuals with health conditions are not unfairly excluded from obtaining coverage. Question 16. What does the term actuarial value refer to in the context of health insurance? Say, the total amount of money an insurance company spends on premiums. B. The percentage of total healthcare costs a health insurance plan will cover. C. The total deductible amount a consumer will pay for services. D. The premium amount the policyholder must pay monthly. Answer: B. The percentage of total healthcare costs the health insurance plan will cover. Explanation: Actuarial value is the percentage of total healthcare costs that a health insurance plan is expected to cover as opposed to what the insured individual is responsible for. E.g., copayments, deductibles. For example, a plan with an actuarial value of 80% means that the plan is expected to cover 80% of healthcare costs while the individual covers the remaining 20%. Question 17. Which of the following would not be considered a qualified medical expense under health savings account? A. TSAA prescription medications. B. Doctor's visits. C. Cosmetic surgery. D. Preventive care services. Answer: C. Cosmetic surgery. Explanation: Under a health savings account, a TSA, qualified medical expenses are those that are used for medical care or treatment. This includes prescription medications, doctor's visits, preventive care services, and other health-related expenses. However, cosmetic surgery is typically not a qualified expense unless it is deemed medically necessary, e.g. reconstructive surgery after an accident. Question 18. What is the primary function of the Federal Employee Health Benefits Program, FEPA? To provide health insurance to all individuals who are retired from federal service. B. To provide a health insurance marketplace for federal employees and retirees. C. To provide free health insurance coverage to all federal employees. D. To offer health insurance only to military personnel. Answer: B. To provide a health insurance marketplace for federal employees and retirees. Explanation: The Federal Employee Health Benefits Program, FEP, is a program that provides health insurance options to federal employees, retirees, and their families. It offers a variety of plans from different insurance providers that meet the needs of federal employees and their dependents. This program does not provide free health insurance, but rather a choice of options that are subsidized by the federal government. Question 19. Which of the following is not a feature of Medicaid in New York State? A. Coverage for long-term care services, including nursing home care. B. Coverage for dental services, including routine checkups. C. Coverage for elective cosmetic surgeries. D. Coverage for outpatient prescription drugs. Answer: C. Coverage for elective cosmetic surgeries. Explanation: Medicaid in New York State provides comprehensive health coverage, including coverage for long-term care services, dental services, and outpatient prescription drugs. However, elective cosmetic surgeries are not typically covered by Medicaid unless deemed medically necessary, e.g., reconstructive surgery after injury or surgery to correct congenital defects. Question 20. In which situation would a person most likely need to purchase gap insurance? A. When they need to cover the cost of prescriptions not covered by their insurance. B. When they want to add dental and vision coverage to their health plan. C. When they need to fill in the coverage gaps between Medicare Parts and B. D. When they need a policy for outpatient care. Answer. C. When they need to fill in the coverage gaps between Medicare Parts and B. Explanation. Gap insurance, often referred to as Medigap insurance, is designed to cover the gaps in coverage that are not included in Medicare Parts and B. This can include copayments, deductibles, and coinsurance costs. It helps reduce the out-of-pocket expenses that Medicare beneficiaries face. Question 21. Which of the following is a characteristic of a managed care health insurance plan? A. It provides unlimited access to all healthcare providers. B. It restricts coverage to a network of healthcare providers who have agreements with the insurer. C. It does not require any prior authorization for medical services. D. It does not limit the number of specialists a patient can see. Answer. B. It restricts coverage to a network of healthcare providers who have agreements with the insurer. Explanation. Managed care plans aim to control healthcare costs by limiting the choice of healthcare providers to those within a network. These plans may require referrals or prior authorization for services and generally offer lower out-of-pocket costs for network care. Question 22. What is the primary purpose of a health reimbursement arrangement at Insurer? A. To provide employees with health insurance coverage. B. To allow employees to contribute their pre-tax dollars into a health savings account. C. To reimburse employees for qualified medical expenses not covered by their insurance. D. To cover the full cost of medical care for employees. Answer. C. To reimburse employees for qualified medical expenses not covered by their insurance. Explanation. A health reimbursement arrangement (ISURE) is a health plan that allows employers to reimburse employees for qualified medical expenses on a tax-free basis. ISUREs can be used for medical expenses not covered by the employee's health insurance plan. Question 23. Which of the following health insurance plans typically does not require a referral to see a specialist? A. Health Maintenance Organization (ATEM) B. Preferred Provider Organization (PPO). C. Point of Service (POS). D. Exclusive Provider Organization (EPO). Answer. B. Preferred Provider Organization (PPO). Explanation. PPO plans generally do not require referrals to see specialists. This provides more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers compared to HMOS and POS plans, which may require referrals from a primary care physician for specialist care. Question 24. What is the donut hole in Medicare Part D coverage? A. A gap in coverage for prescription drugs where beneficiaries must pay the full cost out of pocket. B. A feature that offers full coverage for preventive services. C. A period when Medicare pays for all prescription drugs at no cost. D. A specific coverage area that is only available to low-income beneficiaries. Answer A. A gap in coverage for prescription drugs where beneficiaries must pay the full cost out of pocket. Explanation. The donut hole refers to a gap in prescription drug coverage under Medicare Part D. Once a beneficiary reaches a certain threshold of drug costs, they must pay a larger portion of the cost out of pocket until they hit the catastrophic coverage limit. Question 25. Which of the following is not a type of long-term care insurance policy? A. Nursing home care coverage. B. Assisted living coverage. C. Prescription drug coverage. D. Home health care coverage. Answer. C. Prescription drug coverage. Explanation. Long-term care insurance is designed to cover services such as nursing home care, assisted living, and home health care. Prescription drug coverage typically falls under health insurance plans rather than long-term care insurance. Question 26. Which of the following is a characteristic of an exclusive provider organization (EPO) plan? A. It allows members to use out-of-network providers without paying extra costs. B. It requires referrals to see specialists within the network. C. It only covers care from in-network providers except in emergencies. D. It allows unlimited out-of-network coverage without additional restrictions. Answer. C. It only covers care from in-network providers except in emergencies. Explanation. An exclusive provider organization (EPO) plan is a type of managed care plan that only covers services received from in-network providers except in the case of emergencies. It typically does not require referrals to see a specialist within the network. Question 27. What does the term out-of-pocket maximum mean in health insurance? A. The total amount of money an individual must pay for premiums during a year. B. The maximum amount an insurer will pay for healthcare services in a year. C. The maximum amount a patient will have to pay for covered healthcare services before insurance covers 100% of costs. D. The total deductible amount that must be paid before coverage starts. Answer C. The maximum amount a patient will have to pay for covered healthcare services before insurance covers 100% of costs. Explanation. The out-of-pocket maximum is the highest amount of money an insured individual is required to pay for covered services in a given plan year. Once this amount is reached, the insurance plan covers 100% of the costs for covered healthcare services. Question 20. Which of the following statements about Medicaid eligibility is true? A. Medicaid is available only to individuals who are 65 years of age or older. B. Medicaid eligibility is based on income, household size, and other factors like disability status. C. Medicaid covers all individuals, regardless of their income or age. D. Medicaid is only available in certain states and is not federally funded. Answer. B. Medicaid eligibility is based on income, household size, and other factors like disability status. Explanation. Medicaid eligibility is determined by factors such as income, household size, and disability status. The program provides health coverage for low-income individuals, including children, pregnant women, elderly individuals, and people with disabilities. Question 29. What is the primary difference between Medicare and Medicaid? A. Medicare is a state-funded program, while Medicaid is a federally funded program. B. Medicare provides health coverage for individuals over 65, while Medicaid provides coverage for low-income individuals. C. Medicaid is for elderly individuals, while Medicare is for low-income individuals. D. Medicare is only for hospital care, while Medicaid covers all types of medical services. Answer. B. Medicare provides health coverage for individuals over 65, while Medicaid provides coverage for low-income individuals. Explanation. Medicare is a federal program that primarily provides health insurance for individuals over 65 years old, regardless of income. Medicaid, on the other hand, is a joint federal-state program designed to provide health coverage for low-income individuals and families, including children, pregnant women, elderly individuals, and those with disabilities. Question 30. Which of the following is true about the Affordable Care Act individual mandate? A. It requires everyone to purchase health insurance, regardless of income. B. It imposed a tax penalty on individuals who did not have health insurance, but the penalty was eliminated starting in 2019 except in certain states. C. It ensures that insurance companies cannot deny coverage based on pre-existing conditions. D. It requires employers to offer health insurance to all employees. Answer. B. It imposed a tax penalty on individuals who did not have health insurance, but the penalty was eliminated starting in 2019 except in certain states. Explanation. The individual mandate of the ACA required most Americans to have health insurance or face the tax penalty. However, the penalty was eliminated at the federal level starting in 2019. Some states, like California and Massachusetts, have their own individual mandates with penalties for not having insurance.